All right, grammar fans, buckle up, because today we are going deep, deep into the present perfect tense.
Ooh, yeah, the present perfect. A fun one.
It really is. And to help us navigate this sometimes tricky area of English grammar, we're turning to a YouTube video by the one and only Jay Fujiwara.
Ah, a great choice. Jay really knows how to break down complex grammar
He
concepts.
does, he really does.
Yep.
And he manages to make it fun, which is, not always easy with grammar.
True, true.
So let's jump right in. Jay starts off by reminding us about the fundamental structure of the present perfect. Have, or has, plus the past participle. Boom.
Yeah, that's the key. But for those who might be thinking, wait, past participle? What's that again? Can we maybe unpack that a little?
Of course. So think of the past participle as the form of the verb we use with those helping verbs have and has to create this special tense.
Mm,
A lot of times it's just the verb with an ed at the end, like walked, talked, jumped. But English, being English, has to have its irregular verbs where the past participle is, well, a little more unique.
right, like eat becomes eaten, speak becomes spoken, those tricky ones that don't follow the regular pattern.
Exactly. And Jay really drives this home with some hilarious examples. He compares, I have eaten lunch, which is like music to a grammar nerd's ears, with I have ate lunch, which, well, might make an English teacher cringe.
Oh, absolutely. That past participle is crucial. And it's fascinating, isn't it? Because even though we're talking about the past participle, the present perfect tense isn't just about the past, right?
Right. And that's where it gets really interesting.
Yeah, what we're doing is building a bridge, a connection between the past and the present moment.
Exactly. And Jay uses that awesome example, the king has spoken. So we know the king gave this speech in the past, but the impact of his words is still felt now, in the present. It's not just history. It's something that continues to matter.
Yes, it's like the action happened in the past, but the effect, the consequence, or the relevance is still present today.
That's a great way to put it. It's like saying, I've lived in London for 5 years versus I lived in London for 5 years. One suggests you're still there, part of your present reality, while the other just describes a past event.
Exactly. And it also highlights the present perfect's flexibility because it can also describe actions that started in the past and are still going on right now. Like like when a teacher asks, "Have you done the homework?"
Oh, that's a perfect one.
Yeah.
And notice, it doesn't matter exactly when you did that homework, just that it's done by the time the question is asked.
Right. The specific time becomes less important. The focus is on the completion of the action by the present moment.
And one thing I really loved about Jay's video is how he uses humor to help learners remember the correct usage. He'll throw in an intentionally wrong example like, he has saw it, and it just makes you laugh and helps the correct version, he has seen it, stick in your mind.
Oh, it's such a great technique. Using those contrasting examples, the right and the wrong, really helps solidify the correct usage and hopefully helps you avoid making those common mistakes.
Exactly. So, to recap what we've learned so far, the present perfect is all about connecting past actions to the present. We use have or has plus that all-important past participle, and we can use it to talk about actions with ongoing results or actions that continue into the present moment.
Absolutely. And I think it's fascinating to think about how this seemingly simple tense really influences the way we perceive time and the relationship between past actions and the present moment. It's not just grammar, it's like a lens through which we understand our lives and experiences.
Hmm, that is a great point. I encourage you, our listeners, to start paying closer attention to how you use the present perfect tense in your own speaking and writing. You might be surprised by how much it shapes your communication. And that's all for today's deep dive, folks. We'll catch you in the next episode.
Until then, happy grammaring.
Bye.
Bye.